Hello everyone, so today we're going to be reading chapter 6 of Cool by Michael Morpurgo. So there's a picture here of Robbie in hospital and his favourite football player. It's strange, but lately people have almost stopped talking to me, except Ellie of course, who never stops talking anyway, but they never let her stay for long. Tracy or Gran or someone always takes her outside to play because she's making too much noise. I wish they wouldn't, because at least she's giggly and happy, and I like her noise. It's normal. No one else is normal. Not anymore. Marty tries to talk, tries to be cheerful, but he's not very good at pretending. He can't keep it up for long. He's never got used to seeing me like this. I think it still upsets him. I try to send him my mind mail messages, but somehow I can't reach him. And I reckon he's lying to me too. Just lately, almost every time he comes in, he tells me Chelsea have won another match. Second in the league now, he says. Well, Chelsea never win all their matches. They're up and down like yo-yos. He's just trying to make me feel better. He put his hand on mine last time he came and squeezed it and told me to wake up. Then he cried and went out. First time he's touched me. I miss him. I miss football. I miss school. I miss everything. Mum and Dad hardly say a word anymore. I think they might be giving up on me. They just sit and wait. Their silence and their sadness filling the air around me. They talk in occasional whispers to each other, but not so much to me as they did. Still, at least they're together. That's something. No, that's more than something. That's a whole lot. Worst of all, though, even Tracy seems to be losing heart. She doesn't sing like she used to, and she was crying when she came in a moment ago. Somehow I know she wasn't crying because of Trevor, and I'm pleased about that. I'd rather she cried over me than him. Let's face it, Robbie, if Tracy thinks you're not going to make it, then things are not looking good. Not good at all. I sleep a lot, almost all the time now. I want to stay awake in my head. I know I must, or else I'll die. I mean it. You can't die if you're awake, can you? It's like when you're drowning. I've read about it in books. If you want to keep afloat, if you want to keep alive, you have to stay awake. I sing Tracy's songs in my head over and over, days and imagine. I know them by heart. Got to keep my mind awake. Got to keep living. But the trouble is that sleep is warm and gentle and inviting, and when it takes me by the hand, I just want to go. What's beyond sleep, I wonder? A black hole, or nothing, or heaven? I don't fancy a black hole. I certainly don't fancy nothing. I prefer heaven, just as long as it's not like where Teletubbies live, with all those silly rabbits hopping about and that goo-goo grinning baby gurgling out of the sun. But I don't like thinking about all that. I won't think about all that. No more black holes, no more bunny hopping heavens, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here in this bed, and I'm staying alive. I'm going to think of Chelsea against Man U, and me in the director's box at Stamford Bridge. That's heaven. And Zola looking up at me and giving me a great big Italian pizza of a grin and a thumbs up before he dribbles the ball past Man U defenders and whacks it in the back of the net. And I'm on my feet and punching the air. Keep punching the air, Robbie. Keep cheering. Keep breathing. Live, Robbie, live. It's not me thinking anymore. It's Mum talking to me, and she's squeezing my hand, trying to make me feel her. Trying to make me feel anything. Live, Robbie, darling. Don't give up, please. I'm not giving up, Mum. It's you lot that's given up on me. I'm still here. I can feel you. As long as I can feel you, I'm alive. I'm sending you my mind mail messages all the time, but you're just not listening. No one's listening anymore. No one's hearing. Not even Tracy. Then Dad's getting up. I won't be long, Robbie. The sun's streaming through the window. Bit stuffy in here. I've got to get some fresh air. When he's gone, Mum cries quietly and holds my hand. Then she says, Still, there's one good thing that's come out of all this, Robbie. At least you stopped biting your nails. She's laughing. That's better, Mum. I love to hear you laughing. If you wake up, Robbie, there's so many things I'll never tell you off for again. I promise. I'll never say stop biting your nails, Robbie. I'll never say tidy your room, Robbie. I'll never say turn off the TV. And I'll promise I'll never stop saying cool. Promise. I want so much to go on listening to her because I can hear she's smiling as she's talking, and I love to hear her smiling. But I can't stay awake. I'm feeling so heavy inside, so warm. I'm falling away from her into my sleep. I can't stop myself. I can't feel her hand anymore. I can't hear her voice. I try to come back to her, but I can't. I hope she'll be there when I wake up. I hope I will wake up. Sometimes it's so difficult for me to know whether I'm dreaming or whether I'm awake. I seem to slip into my sleep and in and out of my dreams so easily. Right now, though, I know I'm dreaming, and I want this dream to go on and on because I'm back at home in the garden playing with Lucky. I've had this dream before and I love it. I'm lying on my back in the grass and Lucky's standing on my chest and licking my face all over. I can't stop myself giggling and I'm trying to push him off. Now he's snuffling in my ear and whining and whimpering. His nose is cold. He smells of dog. He smells of Lucky. And his breath stinks even worse than Dr. Smelly Breath's. I want to stay inside this dream forever and ever. I don't want to wake up and be in hospital again. I want to stay here in the garden with Lucky. I can hear Dad's voice and can't make it out. If inside my dream or out of it. Poor old Lucky, he's saying. I'd forgotten to leave the car window open. Panting like crazy he was, sun blazing down, no air. I was just giving him a little walk. Mum's interrupting. You can't bring him up here. What if? And Dad says, look, I had to try. We've tried everything else, haven't we? I don't know why we didn't think of it before. If anything or anyone can wake Robbie up, it'll be Lucky, won't it? But what if someone sees? You're not allowed dogs in hospitals. But no one did see. I smuggled him under my jacket. This is not a dream, not anymore. In the garden I was in my dream, but now I'm in hospital, and it's Dad's real voice I'm hearing. It's Lucky's real nose in my ear hole. He's on my bed. He's licking my face as if he's cleaning up his dog bowl after a meal. He's licking every bit of my face, my eyes, my nose, my hair, my chin, my neck, my mouth. It's Lucky. He's not dead. He's here now in the hospital on my bed. He's alive. But I saw him go into that car. I know I did. So he can't be alive, can he? Maybe this still is a dream after all. Only one way to find out. Only one way to be really, really certain. He's licking my eyes. He's telling me to open them. So I will. Open them, Robbie. Open your eyes. Just do it. And I do. I can. I'm seeing. And I'm seeing Lucky. It's him. It's really him. I'm not dreaming him. His little eyes are looking right into mine. He's grinning down at me. His tongue's all dribbly. His dribble's real. He's real. It's all real. I lift my hand up to stroke him, and that's when they go bananas, loopy, mad, both Mum and Dad together. Look, he's moved his hand. Mum grabbed Dad by the arm. There's a picture here of Lucky and Robbie together. His eyes are open. Robbie, can you hear us? Can you see us? Talk to us, Robbie, talk to us. I'm trying to smile, and it must be working because now they're both hugging me at once and they're both crying. Lucky's jumped off the bed and he's yapping like crazy. And then everyone comes running in. A doctor in a white coat, who I suppose is Dr. Smelly Breath. And a nurse, Tracy. It has to be Tracy. I got her all wrong. She's not tall like I thought she was. She's really little and she's blonde. And she hasn't got a nose ring. Ellie's come and climbed up on the bed. So I get more wet kisses, more hugs. I'm drowning in tears and wet kisses. I'm trying to talk. I've only got a thin, small, squeaky voice. But it's mine. And it works just about. I so want to say something, but I can't get proper words out. They're all listening, waiting, and all I can do is gurgle and squeak. Don't try and talk, Robbie, Tracy's saying. You're all right. You're back with us. You're fine. Your eyes are open, Robbie, says Ellie. You've been sleeping for days and days now. You're awake. Look, I gave you Pongo. She's holding up Pongo by his ears. But I only really lent him to you till you were better. And now you're better, I can have him back, can't I? That's my Ellie. Dr. Smelly Breath is bending over me, peering at me, looking deep into my eyes with his light and then feeling my forehead. Wonderful, he's saying. The power of the human body to heal itself. Just amazing. Nice to have you back with us, Robbie. You had us quite worried for a while there. You were worried. Everyone's hugging everyone and Lucky's still going mad. A very angry looking lady in a white coat comes in and says, "What is going on in here? What's that dog doing on my ward?" "That's not a dog," says Tracy, and she's laughing through her tears. "That's Lucky, and he works miracles." Then everyone's laughing and crying at the same time. I don't think I've ever made people happier, and I don't think I've ever been happier myself. Dad's the only one who hasn't said anything yet. I think he, like me, that maybe he's trying to find his voice. when he does say something, it's about what I expect. Hello, Robbie, you all right then, are you? Cool, Dad, I hear myself say. Just cool. Lucky's back up on the bed and licking himself in embarrassing places as usual, as if nothing at all has happened. That dog is disgusting, says Mum, and I say, that dog is cool. Mum says, cool, it's such a lovely word. It's the best word in the world. The coolest. Maybe Lucky does know that what he's done, because he's looking at me now as if he's very pleased with himself. Very pleased indeed, and he's smiling. The whole world's smiling. And then there's the last part of the book, which is a news article about Robbie. Miracle Boy, Robbie's great day. In a bid to wake accident victim 10-year-old Robbie from his coma, Zola promised him a VIP seat in the director's box when Chelsea next played Manchester United at home. And on Saturday, Robbie was there to watch his hero put Man U to the sword and score the winning goal himself. It was great that Robbie was here to see us win, said the Italian star. It wouldn't have been so good to wake up from his coma and come to see us lose, would it? I gave him a bit of a wave when I scored my goal. I dedicated that goal specially to him. It's a great day for me, for all of us at Chelsea, because it's like Robbie came back from the dead almost to be with us. That's a whole lot more important than beating Manchester United, I think. Robbie's family came along for the match as well, with the family dog, Lucky. He was knocked down in the same accident, but like Robbie, he survived, luckily. And Robbie's comment on his great day at Chelsea. Zola and me kicked a ball about afterwards, just him and me and Lucky. It was cool. But that wasn't the end of Robbie's great day out. He was back in Exeter in time for the evening performance of the Panto at Northcote Theatre to see his dad play the part of one of the ugly sisters. Robbie said he was cool, really cool. And then there's a picture here, and it's got Robbie, Lucky and Zola playing football. And that is the end of the story. I hope you really enjoyed it. So you can also have a look on the portal, and there's a simpler version of the story for you to go through. And that will help you understand it even more. Bye, everyone.